Hi, Patrick here. Have Cheetah Will View. It is a cold, rainy Friday before Halloween, and yep, I'm still cranking out the 31 days of Halloween. I will get 31 days. I made a playlist for it. It may be late, but it will be. There will be 31 horror movies will review for that for the 31 days of Halloween. Today we are going to be reviewing a short film by an old friend. We are going to be talking a little bit about Changing Malcolm. This was a 2021 short film written and directed, produced by Chadrick Whitmire. It runs for about 10 and a half minutes, and it concerns a young man who is most likely psychopathic, and he is slowly falling apart. Um, he it's it's an intense little film. A killer who is trying to fight himself before he goes all the way over to the dark side, which just in that sentence pretty much tells you that he's already been to the dark side, and he's being pretty much chased back in there forever. Um, I don't think there's going to be any redemption for him, because once you kill once, that's pretty much it. But this actually takes a look at this gentleman as he fights his inner self off. He doesn't want to kill. He's not. He doesn't know why he's doing it. He's driven to do it, and his inner self is coming out and telling him that this is what he needs to do. And so it's a battle of wills between it within Malcolm. And where it says changing Malcolm is basically that's what he's doing. He's being changed over from a person who doesn't want to kill, doesn't want to hurt anybody, and he's slowly being just taken over, and to where he's just becoming a ruthless serial killer. Um, quite honestly, I mean, this won't be a very long review for a short film. Quite honestly, I was impressed with this. I definitely was. It's it felt like I was walking in the middle of it, though. It might have been better for me or as a viewer to see him when he first does it, like what drove him there, and then then have the fight start. But when we walk into this one here, we walk in the middle of it, and there's no suspense because he's already killed, and it doesn't really matter what he does; he's already done it. And according to the film, it looks like he's done it many times, at least three. Um, so there's no suspense in the movie. I mean, there's no like Willie or Willie. Will he give in to his inner voice, or And we definitely know he has mental illness, obviously, or he's possessed. We don't know, one and the same. You don't see any like last ditch effort by a therapist to stop him or medicate him or institutionalize him. We don't see any of that. We just see that he's already killed people, and now whether what is it? Is he going to go out there and only kill two people versus four people? We just don't know. And that's the only thing. That's probably the only quibble I have for changing Malcolm, is I think it would have been better off for us as a viewer to walk in where he's still in the middle of fighting. Whether he's going to be fallen to temptation and whether he's not. But that's the important part of the movie. It really is, because you want to build a tension, you want to build a suspense, and showing your killer already in the middle of a killing spree, there's no suspense. It's just we're just walking in the middle of it. But I liked it. There's a lot of things I did like. I thought the use of the music was very effectively done. I know I've heard it before. You've heard this thing. You hear that same humming sound. You'll hear about that in a lot of other movies, but it's a really effective. That low humming. It's sort of it's really disturbing. If you listen to it for a while, it is a little disturbing. It's ominous. So I think that really added to the movie as well. There was no jump scares or anything like that. It's just a guy just fighting himself off. With you know is his own inner demon going to kill him himself? That was a nice little touch too. Um, The movie was edited fine by Alex Javo. I thought he did a nice job. Um, like I said, I like the music. I like the sound. The sound was pretty good. That was also done by Bryson Grimes, which we really enjoyed as well. Alex Javo, who stars as Michael, the gentleman on the outside, and then of course Malcolm, his inner being, you know, who we have already met. See, that's what I was mentioning. Is like, would we have met Michael or Malcolm? Um, we meet Malcolm. We don't see Michael because Malcolm's already taken over. So we don't really can't get a chance to know really what Michael's all about and what has driven to where he's gotten. But Alex Javo does a really nice job. It's smartly written. The writing's good. Um, I like the movie. I would give it a thumbs up. I think this is a promising short film by a promising young filmmaker. This is what I love about short films. You can watch these both as a viewer and as a filmmaker and look at what you like and what you don't like. And then when you crank out the next one, you know what to do to make it a little bit better. Chadrick Whitmire, who has a real bright future. He loves making films. It comes across. He loves horror. It comes across. His casting was good. Alex Javo was fine as Michael and Malcolm. He did well. Overall, I like I said, I think for the third time, I like this movie. I recommend it as a chance to watch a filmmaker and is doing some early work. So that's our review for Changing Malcolm, and we hope that you'll give it a ride. I will put the description link down and below. It's only 10 minutes, 11 minutes at the most, so it won't take up very much of your time. Come back and drop us either a comment on our page for our review, which we like, or better yet, you can go over to Chadrick's page, which I'll leave that down below too, and you can drop a comment down there. If you do drop a comment on Chadrick's page, make it a constructive one. Make it constructive. Don't be an asshole and go over there and drop bad comments. It doesn't help the filmmaker at all. It doesn't help the actors at all. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anyone. So if you don't like it, tell him why you don't. That's fine. He's a filmmaker. He understands that. If you come over to my side here and tell me what you guys think, I'd like to know what you think. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what you thought about Changing Malcolm. Maybe you saw it differently from me. I want to know. All right, so that's it. Thanks so much. If you liked what you saw, if you liked what you watched, please give us a subscription. We are only 89 away from 500. 89 away. Can we do it? I'm me and Steven from House of Horrors. We are racing for 5. Drive for 5. So anyone that can drop a sub on our page, we love that. Hit the notification bell, and let you know when we drop videos, and leave a comment. All right, until the next one. Peace.